YouTube, and welcome back to our channel, Meet the Teats. My name is Melissa and I am back with another review. So today I will be reviewing vegan cheese. Vegan and cheese should not go together, right? Because normally cheese is made of milk, dairy, and vegans do not eat dairy, but I am so curious to see if this vegan cheese is actually going to taste like cheese. So we're going to be making nachos and the cheese is going to be vegan, okay? Vegan cheese is normally made of a nut, so like cashews or something like that. Now I am allergic to nuts. I'm allergic to tree nuts, okay? Shout out to anyone out there who's allergic to tree nuts. Comment down below if you're allergic to tree nuts like me. So I would prefer a cheese that is not nut based. I found a recipe, you guys. No nuts, no soy, okay? And it's by the GHETTO Vegan. Shout out to them. I'll link their channel in the description box below. So I have their recipe, you guys. I'm gonna give it a try and I'm gonna give you my honest to goodness review and let you know if this really tastes like cheese. Oh, and by the way, I have my hubby, Chris, behind the camera. Say what up, Chris.
Yo, yo.
So he's gonna taste it too. So babe, what do you think it's gonna taste like? What do you think?
I don't know.
You think it's gonna be good?
I hope it's good.
Right, because this is what we eat for dinner. So this is it, okay? So hopefully it's good, all right? So let's go ahead and get into this video. All right, so what you would need for this recipe is this. You'll need some potato, and I already chopped and boiled my potatoes, so they are soft and ready to go into the blender. Speaking of blender, you'll need some type of blender. I'll be using my Ninja. You need cumin, garlic powder, minced garlic, ground paprika, a tomato, nutritional yeast, onion powder, vegan butter, coconut milk, flour, jalapenos. All right, y'all, so first you have to put 1 cup of potatoes in your blender, as well as 1 can of coconut milk, 3/4 of nutritional yeast. This stuff is amazing. Like, I've heard about nutritional yeast but never cooked with it until today, and it gives it that cheesy look and cheesy flavor as well, so you definitely need nutritional yeast. Jalapenos, that's optional. I just had some sliced jalapenos laying around, and so I decided to put them in there because it tastes amazing and I love spicy food. You need 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, also 1 tomato, 1 teaspoon of salt, less or more, but the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon. You also need 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. You want to make sure you're not using too much of this because you do not want your cheese to be red, okay? You want your cheese to be yellow. And then 1/4 of better than bouillon. Now, correct me in the comments, y'all, if I'm saying that wrong, okay? But you need 1/4 of this, and you want to get the vegetable base. And you also want a tablespoon of onion powder. Okay, so you want to mix all of that up. You may have to, you know, put your spoon in there and mix it around, help your blender out a little bit. So once you're done with that, then you want to take some of your vegan butter, put it into a pan, and get that to melt down in your pan. Okay, so once that's all melted, you're going to take some flour, 1 tablespoon of flour, and you're going to stir that all together. And the point of this here is you're trying to make a thickener because the cheese sauce that's in your blender is way too liquidy for me to be called cheese sauce and to be putting on somebody's nachos. So you want to make sure that you make this thickener here to make sure you have some nice thick cheese. As you can see, look at that. Look at that, like liquid gold, okay? That looks so good. Now, at this point, I'm like starting to get a little bit more faith in this liquid cheese because it smells good and it looks like cheese. I have not tasted it yet, but it looks good, okay? And it actually looks like cheese. So I'm about to put it on my nachos and give y'all my honest to goodness review. Now, Chris, why are you looking like that, Chris? He is not sure about this.
I don't know.
So this is vegan cheese, vegan crumbles, and yeah. I'm gonna go for the first bite. Let me go for the first bite, okay? I'm gonna go for the first bite. Let me get... My mom has hers, and she says it tastes great.
Don't be putting me on camera.
I'm not putting you on camera, Mom. I'm gonna get some, make sure I get some crumble. Let me get this one, because this one got everything on it. Okay, so this has the cheese, the crumble, beans, tomato, and a little bit of guac. So here we go. I'm kind of scared, but
It's good. It's not cold.
okay, I'm going for it. Here we go.
It's very flavorful.
Okay. Cheese is good.
What about that crumble?
The crumble has a different texture to it.
Really?
Yeah, but the cheese is good.
All right. So, going in for the kill. Wait.
Make sure you got everything on there.
Got a little bit of something.
Here's his plate, y'all. I'm gonna zoom in
Got a
on your
little
plate.
tang to it though.
You taste it?
I just put a little bit on my tongue. Got a little bit of kick to it.
Give us something, Chris. Give us something.
That's actually pretty solid.
What? Yes.
The cheese is awesome.
Okay, that's what the review is of the cheese, not the crumbles.
Yeah, the cheese is awesome. The crumble,
So how's the cheese? What would you rate the cheese?
The cheese is fire. You got some kick to it. It's good.
The cheese is good.
Yeah, it's solid. Good job, babe.
Yay! As he going for another bite. Okay, whoa, I'm close. Let me zoom out. Y'all ain't okay, here we go. So as you heard from Chris, okay, he said the cheese is fire. Okay, I didn't get a good. He said the cheese is fire. Okay, and I think it's amazing. Okay, my mom even said it's amazing. She was real hesitant at first. She tasted some in her nacho chip and she was like, this is actually really good. So if you are looking for a cheese that's not nut based, soy free option, would you recommend this cheese, babe?
Yeah, definitely.
Try it out, y'all. Try it out. Shout out to Ghetto Vegan for this amazing recipe. Make sure you guys hit up their channel. If you just want to be entertained and you like mukbangs, if you like vegan food, that is a great channel to check out. I love them. They are hilarious. Shout out to them. I'm about to get into these nachos, y'all. And I'll see y'all on my next review.
Peace.
Peace.